Hey, what's up? It's Rodney, and I'm back with to finish my review over the Boys Next Door LA episode 4. What's the title? Bottles Up. So, anyways, Brandon walks in the house being shady. You know, it even looks like he's being shady. Like it doesn't take much to know that he's being shady. You know, BB's basically fed up at this point, and I don't know what was going on between. I don't know what they did not show, but it was something for BB to get to that point, or maybe he was just fed up with the few things that Brandon did. I'm not sure. So basically, BB gets the bottle that he broke, and launches that bitch in the corner. When I tell y'all, I honestly thought that they edited to make the screen move faster. No, bitch, this was in real life. Like, this is real time. Like, BB probably got hands, y'all, because as fast as he picked the bottle up and threw that bitch into that corner, like that, I'm like, okay. You know, BB's a motherfucker who you got to watch out for. So anyways, you know, when I tell you, when he threw that bottle, Miss Brandon hit it. Brandon hit it just as fast as when Melvin threw Jody, when Melvin launched Jody across that motherfucking room. When I tell you, Brandon got up, and he was damn near in the other corner of that room, kind of like when y'all remember on Real Housewives of Atlanta when they had the pillow talk, and Chuck basically was hiding in the corner, and Monique was in front. Well, Monique was in front of him trying to hold him back, protecting her mans. So, anyways, it wasn't like that, but it was kind of funny how his ass was the first one to get up, because he knew at that point some shit was about to probably break off. You know, I don't know if I said this in the first video, but what it comes down to is, on this incident, I'm Team BB. You cannot walk into somebody's house when you have not established some type of a relationship, a good relationship, matter of fact. If you haven't established some type of a good or great relationship, of course, then you cannot walk into somebody's house and start being shady or disrespectful. Like, back in the day, it was called, like, ranking. And what I'm trying to get to is, I was reading some of the comments, and people were basically saying, oh, BB is a drama queen, and he's dramatic, and, you know, this and that. And yeah, he probably shouldn't have thrown that bottle. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are not going to sit there and put up with that disrespect. That's what a lot of people do nowadays. Like, they think that they can walk up and say anything to anybody, and nowadays we call it, oh, I keep it 100. I'm a blunt person. I say what's on my mind. Well, saying what's on your mind gonna get your motherfucking ass beat, because you're going to cross the wrong motherfucker, and they're going to punch your ass in the throat. Real talk. Like I said, back in the day, it was called, like, ranking and snapping. Kind of like, oh, your mama this, your mama that. Oh, you so stupid, you so big. You know? But when you did that with your friends. You did that with, you know, it was who has the best comebacks. Now we just call it reading and shading. You know what I'm saying? But even when you read and you shade people, you really do that with your good friends. You do that with your good Judies. You don't do that with people who you really don't fuck with like that. Like, I don't really fuck with you. He don't really fuck with me. I'ma speak, you know, some shade is thrown, I might sit back and giggle and laugh, but other than that, I'm really not gonna say nothing, you know. Yeah, but that's what y'all think nowadays, and you know, I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that BB, you know, BB probably doesn't know how to read. You know, not read like that, but he probably doesn't know how to, like, you know, read as like you know the read I'm talking about. So he probably doesn't know how to read. But at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people, how can I put this? Sometimes a lot of people look at that type of shit as like woman shit. Like, women go back and forth. You know, if you ask like a straight dude, they'll be like, nah, nigga, we just gonna throw these motherfucking hands. Straight up. You know, women, they go back and forth. And a lot of what these motherfucking gays do nowadays, they want to sit there when they have an audience and try to clown people, and that's not cool to me. Especially if you know we don't already fuck with each other like that. You gonna walk into my goddamn house being disrespectful, being shady, and I'm just supposed to sit there and take it? No, bitch. two things gonna happen. Either I'm gonna whoop your ass, or you gonna whoop my ass. And I ain't never claimed to be no fighter. I ain't never claimed to be no fighter. But I also have never been disrespected or felt like I was being disrespected in my own space. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I'm reading somebody, you better believe it's my good Judies. Like, it's my good friends, people who I know. I'm not going to walk up to somebody who I barely know and, or like, if I think that there's any type of negative, you know, feelings or tension between us, I'm not gonna like walk in being disrespectful and trying to be funny. Like, no, I'll walk in like, hey, what's up? You know, I brought you some wine. You know, TT told me y'all were having a gathering. You know, I hope it's okay, you know, that I came. Oh, you have a nice place. You know, give you a toast when we do a toast. And that's the end of it. But yeah, y'all motherfuckers got it twisted nowadays. Like, y'all need to stop with that, oh, you know, he should have read him back. They were just having fun. No, you have fun with your homeboys. You don't have fun with people who you don't fucking know. Because really and truly, like Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican princess said, I go everywhere to fight. I go everywhere ready to fight. Seriously. Some people just not going to sit there and do all that talking back and forth. Some people just going to be like, you know what, we going to throw these hands, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not supposed to go back and forth and do all that women shit. It's not that I'm calling us women. I'm just saying that when men, even straight dudes, when they going back and forth with each other, they're doing that with their homeboys. You know, when gay dudes, they doing that with their homeboys. Women, they doing it with their homegirls. You don't see people walking up to people or people who they barely know saying what the fuck they want to say and thinking there won't be any consequences. No, that's not how life works. Y'all need to get that shit out y'all head, or the next thing you know, it's gonna be BB. It's gonna be a bitch doing bottles like BB. So, anyways, yeah, I think that's really it. You know, BB. I mean, Brandon, he leaves, and you know, he leaves, and he's like, this motherfucker is crazy. No, he's not crazy. He's just not gonna be disrespected. That shit is not gonna be tolerated with a lot of people. I'm trying to tell y'all that. Like, I don't know if Brandon thought that he was dealing with a punk, but clearly BB ain't no punk. And baby, all I know is next thing you know, BB started talking in tongues. I'm telling y'all straight up, if I would have been in that apartment, bitch, I would have grabbed my car keys, my bus pass, whatever I got on me at the time. I would have grabbed my cup to go, post some alcohol, baby, and I would have punched it. No. These motherfuckers is crazy. They about to start fighting. I got warrants. The cops about to come. I'm not saying shit. I'm about to go. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm gone. Y'all have a blessed night. So anyways, you know, Brandon, he leaves, and you know, Aaron, he walks him out, you know, because he's BB's and Brandon's friend, so he walks Brandon out to make sure he's okay. He comes over to the party while he's away. You know, BB is basically just saying that, you know, he's not going to be disrespected in his own house, and I'm completely with that bullshit. Like, I thought what he did, I don't think what he did was wrong. Yeah, it probably was a little bit dramatic. You know, I wouldn't have thrown no bottle. But for him, that's how the fuck he felt. Like, either I'm gonna throw this bottle, or either, bitch, I'm about to throw your ass across this room, like Melvin did Jody. But yeah, and so, you know, TT was basically like, you know, if that was him, you know, blah blah blah. All that shit don't even matter. Like, at the end of the day, stop being disrespectful to people. You won't have to worry about that shit happening. If Brandon would have walked into the house like I said he should have, or like I would have done, if I was in Brandon's shoes, I guarantee you none of that would have happened. But when you walk into places where you already know that you don't fuck with that person, or that person doesn't fuck with you, and like I said, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I hate him. It's just like, oh, we don't really fuck with each other like that. Like, I don't really, I guess he alright. But if you don't walk into somebody's place and, you know, basically start throwing shade and think that shit is cool. I don't know who the fuck y'all hanging around with. I don't know who the fuck y'all know. I'm about to end this video. I don't know who y'all know that, I don't know who y'all hanging around to let y'all do that shit to them. But I know it won't be me or none of my friends, because we're not going for no shit like that. Yeah, we'll shade each other. But a bitch who we don't fuck with, like, you're not gonna bring no bitch in here like I don't know, and they talking to me crazy in my motherfucking place. Like, no. And even if it's not my place, bitch, we could be at the park. Bitch, Low key, bitch, we could be at your house, but we're not gonna go there. 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 Like that's not how it's not gonna work this evening. Not with me. So, anyways, I think that's the end of the video. I'll be back with the review over part 5. I think that's like the mid-season finale, kind of like the winter finale on Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder. When did people start having these fucking winter finales? I really don't remember that shit ever happening before until probably 2 years ago. And everybody started having winter finales. They've probably been having them, but it's just that they never actually had a title for it, like a winter finale. I don't know. I'm kind of confused about that. I'm rambling. Yeah, that's it. I have to go to work in the morning.